and they were able to utilize this a lot.
I'm not sure about the Callista support. That ship has most certainly sailed. The Braum, though, he's got a ship. He's holding onto it. Uses door as a little rough. So that one, and Carrier gonna lock that one in. Carrier has been playing Braum on and off recent the final last year.
Yeah, there was also
the early issues. See whether it works. We hop into the rift for game number 1. T1 fans in full voice here in LoL Park today. And we'll see whether their faith will be rewarded or whether KT are just excitement proof.
I can hear Huni on the cast, and I assume blindly he's talking about the fact that Zeus went.
Oh my goodness, he did it. What's the bet? Huni actually messaged him. Was like, dude, why are you not taking Ignite into Renekton? It's free. Dude. Yeah. That's what I imagine he did.
Well,
we'll have to talk to her. He placed the fireplace, and now Gumiushi takes 50% of his health bar. He's just going to get dashed on here. Flashes out from everyone, although Carrier holds on to his.
T applying a ton of pressure here in the early game, as expected.
Yeah, as they really are. Ko's going to be able to take the first dragon. Second one going to be a mountain here as Equalizer comes down on the top side. Keen is getting barbecued, and Zeus going to overheat himself. Keen going for the turnaround now, but the flash follows, and Zeus looking for that harpoon, but he just flame spits him down. That is going to be a solo kill, first blood for T1. Putting on this pressure now has the sword shoes as Lehans is moving over, but Owner in great position. Q comes forward. There is the Equalizer down once more, but Zeus is already dead. Owner is going to be able to push them into the barbecue, but it's just not going to be enough. And he's going to have to back away. So really nice answering kill as now Carrier is going to get crashed into. BDD is looking for Poby, though. Pop Blossom goes up, comes down, and Poby is going to try and walk it off. He will be able to do so, and Carrier, the door value is quite high today. Of course, with Carrier sticking around for a little while longer, but they are still going to get the prize that they were looking for. Should mean that T1 can grab themselves some plate.
Fine, we'll take our second dragon. We'll see. Oaks is here, and I assume paying attention.
Oh, but this is actually one of the only times where I'm going to say Chemtech Soul wouldn't be that bad. Because BDD really likes using the Mega Cones on
That
Nico.
is true.
You know?
I forgot
he
about that.
got some practice. He messed up the first time real bad, and then nailed it. As Shelly does park her skull into this top outer turret.
Yeah.
Well played.
Hobie not going to fall for it now, though, as BDD.
That's a flash Pop Blossom as aiming's going to come through. Is this just going to be a Zeri kill? No, it's Cuz just going to stab him. And that is the first kill.
All in against Zeri. Because Zeri's all in is just so much stronger, and topside play is not really working out just yet.
Yeah, Cuz moving on in as Zeus. 50% health right now. Keen once more. The Twisted Advance comes down. There's the Magnastorm. Keen's already flashed out, though. And the crash down comes through as well. T1 did have...
I don't know about that. That might be a little optimistic. As I was wondering whether Owner was going to actually make his way over. We do have the reinforcements coming in. Turret will still go down.
Yeah, Keen not able to kill the minions quite in time as Lehen's moving on up. There's the flash. Manages to get the flash out of Carrier as well, but Keen still once more. Pop Blossom going to connect onto only Owner, but Carrier going to be knocked up as well. Another hook is going to land, but I don't know whether Lehen's really wanted that one. He is going to make his way back out again as aiming turns up, and KT will back away. T1.
They give up a turret, but they try to go for the collapse. I'm pretty sure Zeus now is dead. There is no teleport available to help him here. Cuz has Magnet Storm and Flash.
Yeah, he's going to crash on top of Zeus here. Let's see whether he can do a bit of damage before he does get out. Is the Blast Cone going to be respected?
They're on their way.
Yeah, and there it is. So Zeus throws down an Equalizer, but it's not exactly optimally placed. Still going to flash over the top of it as Carrier comes down. Nature's Grasp going to come in as well, and that means that Zeus just bought enough time. Does have to flash, so successful gank, but he keeps himself alive.
The bigger window for KT is that there is no Equalizer available for this fight. In 2.5, or with a 2.5k gold lead, we're close to as
well, that's just an ulti from aiming, as that is now also an ulti on cooldown, but if Gumiushi is dead, then they're definitely not going to be able to fight for this sole point. As aiming is just looking for another turret. This is like the most unfettered Zeri that I've ever seen. Have like 2-item spikes ready for fighting for soul point and things like this for the Jace. The Jace doesn't even have one completed item yet, right? Like, it's so far away from getting... yeah, okay, there's a whole bunch of friends that are going to turn up. He does go into Dominus mode, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough. The concussive blows come in. He's slicing, he's dicing, but he's not getting out of this one, and that is going to be the kill. Does go over to Ona. Yeah.
Rather the blue early on his Guma.
Another flash, Pop Blossom, and Gumayushi is just dead. BDD able to dash cannon his way out of this one as well, and that is aiming, picking up his first kill.
Yeah, not a whole lot of counterplay to that one.
No.
Guma.
Sure. Guys,
oh yeah!
We're struggling.
Tough.
Yeah, we're struggling. There's just not a lot in there. As Poby is going to take a fair bit of damage from that extendo beam, aiming, still trying to find an avenue in, and maybe just killing Lehens is going to be a good way to do it, as the crashdown doesn't quite work. The Flash Magnus Storm's pretty good though, but the Nautilus is still dead. Now the ulti comes out from aiming, and the 2-man Pop Blossom is pretty fantastic, especially if you can kill the Rumble. A double for BDD as aiming really wants to skate over. Instead, he's gonna have to flash aggressively, as that extendo beam just fantastic. Poby should be able to make it to this inner turret, but I don't know how safe Owner is going to be, as man, BDD has just been fantastic on this Nico. It's him and Canyon for me. They're the two best here in the LCK, especially for their performances this season. And KT will just grab the glass just a little bit. Let's see whether T1 can steal this one away, as BDD's just flashing in. He finds the 3-man instantly. Gumayushi is dead. They had to go for it, didn't they? But it just wasn't going to work out. Equalizer doing a fair bit of work there, as aiming's just going to grab a few last hits in this fight as he skates over. Carrier's going to show them his really cool fireplace, but he's just going to try and waste as much time as possible here. This game, ladies and gentlemen, I believe is on its last legs. That is going to be the ace. The Baron is now kind of lonely. It's just Keen hanging out here, as Cuz going to turn back up again. Aiming will be able to come on through and get that damage down. I don't know whether they're going to be winning the game right now, because they've decided that the Baron is pretty important. And we will just see whether they can push through for the end. But there will be at least one more fight from T1.
The circle comp reigns supreme. Going on top, Zaya's got a kill. Wasn't enough. And KT just kept up the pressure in every single lane. As this game...
This game is pretty done and done.
Very done. I wouldn't even say pretty. I would go as far to say extremely over.
Yeah. I think,
and I don't say that often. You know me. I'm always looking for an angle.
No, it's a dry glass. You know, as the hook is going to land there. Crashdown comes through as well. Pop goes the Maokai. And now T1, 4 members trying to defend these Nexus turrets. I don't know whether it's going to happen. Another hook's going to land here from Lehens. Absolutely fantastic game from him. The 2-man Pop Blossom comes through as BDD reminds us that he's going to be the one getting the POG here today. Poby, the last one to fall. Another ace for good measure here from KT, as they will decimate T1 in game number 1 of this Saturday showdown. 14,000 gold lead in the end. That is a lot of power. Owner actually now going to be able to carry, and that is just Vayne. Okay, Alistair Vayne. And now we actually have Space Vayne versus Vayne. This is something that we've spoken about many times before, which is the Vayne into the Kai'Sa matchup some people have liked. We don't see it find any success very often.
KT says range, overrated.
He just wants to have a good time, and I don't blame him. Let's jump onto the Rift here for game number 2. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, onto the Rift for game number 2. And KT, I think, are going to be playing towards topside. And Alistair Vayne is some of the least early impact you can possibly have in a lane ever. Is there like a less impactful bot lane 2v2?
Atlas, I know you've repressed the memories, but we did have Zeri Yuumi for
Oh, we also had Jin Karma. We did have Jin Karma, and that is way worse.
No, there is no.
It is much better in the early lane, but
when it comes to impact,
it's the Benjamin Button of this.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. When impact on average on the game, I do agree with you. It's not high.
It's just the curves are going in different directions, you know.
Oh boy.
Okay, well, let's see.
Ooh.
BDD going to be crossing over. Keen still waiting in the brush. auto attack not nerfed, so BDD doing full damage there. But look at that, loses a whole bunch. Poby would have been almost dead from that Q if it had have been the
unplayable. Truly, I don't know why BDD locked it in.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, also in phase rush. But Carrier and Gooba need to be very careful. They are aware.
Yeah, Carrier is now
They're so dead.
A lot of health. Yeah, Cuz is going to come in here, and Carrier is a dead Nautilus walking right now. Does have flash available. Owner's moving in as well. Let's see what they can actually get done here. Arctic Assault comes down as Lehens dives forward, aiming, looks for the kill, and he does get it. Flash Tumble comes through as well, but there's the watch out. Even he's hit by the bowling ball. Owner is going to be able to even out the trade. And KT, they managed to slink the rest of them away.
And that was a very...
Poby.
He's going in, okay. I respect it. A very...
Okay.
Does have clans.
There's the Hex Flash. Headbutt to push Gumayusi back. In goes Cuz as well. As Gumayusi is now getting taken down solo. Aiming's going to be able to pick it up with a Condemn in the end. Silverbolt's now triggering onto Carrier. He will survive, but that is enough.
With this trade. This is on Vision. They do have the prio on bot side, but I think a contest here is still more than possible.
Poby is taking his bear for a walk. As BDD moving on down, Hook is going to connect there onto Cuz. As now Carrier taking so much damage, he will be taken out. Poby as well is going to explode, and somehow it's another kill for the Vayne as well. As Owner is running away, BDD finds the Flash Incinerate. Look at how fast he's going. It's a double kill. What? Aiming's on 4 kills on Vayne at 6 minutes, make it a triple. Oh, goodness me! He's going to move on over and take down some control vision.
Love this.
Look at this. It is just a man advantage for T1, and they do manage to take it down.
Just don't go anywhere near where aiming is.
Yeah.
That's the plan. It's foolproof, you know? It's just ignore the problem until it goes away.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You love to see it.
It's gonna... at some point come back with extra plates and you know, the 5 kills that are in. And yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
So...
This
you need to put a team together. I don't know who you want to get on.
I don't even know whether George Clooney and Matt Damon could get through it. You know, I don't know whether it'd work.
And if those guys can't,
I know.
Then who can?
And they also had 9 other people there as well.
And it wasn't. I don't think it's enough. If you add 6 people to this, do T1 win? I don't think so.
Well, Zeus is also in trouble here towards the bottom side, but the Vayne is distracted by minions. That is a good way to distract her, but still there is so much CC. Finally flashes forward, and that is just a very comfortable 6 kill. And yeah, Keen is just going to clear up the minion wave. Poby going to be able to grab some plate money here, as plates are still up for almost 3 minutes as a bear comes down and Lilia is going to have to flash. Look at this Tibbers value. It is absolutely absurd as BDD. Oh man. Okay, they are going to have a little bit of a sleepy time here as Gumayusi walking past Tibbers. Keen is going to go down and Owner is still alive. Poby teleported in.
Oh, the ult.
Yeah, don't know about that one necessarily. But Tibbers surviving through all of this is actually pretty impressive.
They used...
certainly...
this is a replay.
This was the replay, and now it is also the current situation as, yeah, running away from Vayne feels fun, doesn't it? Vayne is one of the leads gets to swiftly go back towards the base, as that is Cuz just diving on top of Gumayusi. Great killer instinct does come through there as Vayne running after Space Vayne, and Gumayusi going to flash his way out. But that is Flash and Cleanse now on cooldown as we look for the next objective. Going to be Shirley up very soon, and then the Drake to follow. As Zeus,
why
we keep watching this same replay. It's in slightly different positions on the map though, as there are 4 people in this bottom lane, and none of them are on Zeus' team.
It's worth. They're gonna get 2 turrets for that.
There we go.
Maybe 1. I don't know about the middle. They are rotating.
They will definitely get this.
They will get top. They got a. No, it's guys. It's tough. This game is.
The Vayne. Okay, just perma CC her and she's dead. Vayne spotting number 1.
Just kill her.
There it is. The flash forward from Keen as they look to try and take down Owner. People are getting tired though. The lilting lullaby does come down. Still, Owner's going to be able to get out of there. BDD comes in, and now Carrier is going to be destroyed. So 1 for 1, but that shutdown on the Vayne is exactly what you want.
And that they actually got the top side turret. Poby actually has been able to catch a lot of waves, and KT has been doing a lot of rotating. But even though they end up killing like Zeus, for example, they have been losing a little bit of CS left and right. It just means that now the gold isn't completely insurmountable. Is it good? No, it's still not good. But because I think Keen might be dead.
Keen may have some trouble surviving this. He's going to get depth charged. Carrier says that is about all he needs. Kobe dives on top of him, and the Crocodile is indeed dead, getting the Zeus treatment.
Taguma's Poby is definitely not going to be...
all right, secret agent Poby. Okay, it's just going to be thrown around like a ping pong ball.
Yeah.
I feel we're going to miss. Aiming is getting a bit frisky.
That's a lot of damage.
These Trinity Force procs are starting to hurt.
Oh,
all right. Gumayusi is going to get stunned up. That is a 9th.
And KT taking down mid here would be a really big win for them. Means that there is very little bastion of safety as
Lehens does come forward. It's not the greatest headbutt there, but they do manage to take down this inner turret. Lehens could be getting sleepy.
It's minute 20.
When in Rome. That is going to be Zeus finding Lehens. The all-out does come through. Headbutt. There's the pulverize. He's just dead. Lehens just straight up outplays the Cassante. I'm not sure about that one from Zeus at all. As Cud's going to get knocked up. They are on this Baron. They will be able to take it. Maybe that was the cunning ruse. But Carrier, he is going to go down here as BDD. Oh, the nerfed Q not going to be enough to grab the kill. The auto attack going to come through in the end as Gumayusi gets over the wall. And now it's BDD that's going to try and clean this one up. The Baron does come through, and if they do manage to keep a few of these alive, actually could work out just fine here for T1, as Hibber's not going to find it. And Gumayusi gets out, actually kind of massive.
Then Shadow Flame as well as Poby.
Well, Poby's going in. Go aggressive onto Keen here. I don't know about that one, as he's still a pretty scary Crocodile with a couple of items, but still Poby's actually quite devastating right now. Still doesn't have Buster Shot, and Cuz is going to find him. Aiming just says, all right. He's just the garbage man in this game, isn't he? He's just like cleaning up every single kill.
Guaranteed as
Carrier is going to get headbutted back. The Condemnation going to come through there as well, as Aiming is just going to pop the Nautilus. Someone had to face check. Short Straw went over to Carrier, and surprisingly, he is unceremoniously destroyed.
We also talk about like T1 maybe winning. When you look at the gold, you're like, okay, yeah, that can happen. When you look at the kills, tells a whole different story.
And now they're just going to fly forward. That is a very dead Poby immediately in this fight before they even had time to blink. Still, Gumayusi at full health. Zeus looking for an opportunity. The Lilting Lullaby doing some work as, oh my goodness, Aiming is sinking in the fangs. There's the flashback out as well, as he's just looking for all of the autos that he can find. A dead Zeus also is going to come forward as Cuz tanking beautifully in this fight. And the game may just be over here, Chronicler, as this inhibitor is going to be taken down. Carrier and Owner, the last two standing here as Carrier doesn't find the right hook. There's a depth charge as well, as Aiming getting to work on these turrets. Cuz going to be able to help take this one down as well, as Owner is just dead. One more time, Carrier is going to hit the deck, and KT, it's like they just decided that was enough of that, and they will just take down the Nexus here in game 2.
Heist unsuccessful. KT had enough of